It's called Sextortion. It's an online trap that targets unsuspecting teenagers.
The government says it is seeing a rise in reports and is now urging parents to talk to their children. CBS 12's Lily Ortiz has more on how this scam can lead to something even worse for naive teenagers.
Law enforcement has dubbed this crime sextortion. It mostly happens to teens or young people who meet someone online. They're lured or even tricked into sharing a nude or explicit image of themselves. Once the predator has it, there are threats to reveal the compromising photo or video to schoolmates, friends, and family. According to the FBI, 3,000 young boys, primarily 14 to 17 years old, were targeted by sexual predators last year. It led to some children into taking their own lives. A new documentary titled Sextortion, The Hidden Pandemic uncovers the world of online enticement and exploitation of children and what the public can do to stop it. It will screen at Palm Beach State College next week. Stephen Peak is the film's producer.
People don't necessarily know what sextortion is, and it's 1,000 times more prevalent than trafficking. And so as we were in the process of making this film, we came to understand this is actually the fastest growing crime in the world that nobody knows about.
He partnered with the Department of Justice and Homeland Security, unsealing court cases to show how predators are doing this, often happening in environments where young people feel the most comfortable: social media, gaming sites, or even video chat applications.
And then as soon as you send that picture, they flip on you and say, well, you got to send me $5,000, or I'm going to send this photo to your school, to your parents, to your church. They just had a case where a college kid sent $100,000 to a perpetrator after a sextortion scheme.
He says 80,000 cases are reported a day to the cyber tip line. Palm Beach County State Attorney Dave Ehrenberg leads a task force that works around the clock to find these criminals.
Law enforcement has advanced technologies in the age of human trafficking and sextortion to help track down these individuals.
The shame, fear, and confusion could cause some victims to not come forward. Ehrenberg hopes this film will encourage families to speak to their kids about how to avoid this or what to do if they're caught in this cycle.
We've seen some real tragic ends to this crime where someone commits suicide. This is something that as a community we all need to be aware of. We all need to be prepared for this, and we need to have a very strong law enforcement response.
Now you can watch a documentary here at the Duncan Theater at Palm Beach State College next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Now we do have steps parents or young people can take if they or their child are a victim of sextortion. We have a list with this story on our website, cbs12.com. Just look under the local news section.
The jackpot for the Mega Millions is inching closer to $1 billion. The next drawing is Friday at 11 right here on CBS 12 News.
Yeah, our Victoria DeCarden is speaking to some of the people who are spending their money hoping for a chance. She joins us live with more on that.
Yeah, Jim and Liz, it's that question we always ask ourselves when we see the jackpot this high. What would you do with the money if you won the lottery? Well, we spoke to a few people and some had some really noble ideas. Some others didn't.
I can't say where most of my money would go, but I would travel and just live it up, probably get myself into trouble.
Well, at least Peter Blate is honest. He hasn't bought a Mega Million ticket yet, but he plans on it.
But I would have enough money to get a great attorney.
And we caught up with Joe Fiore as he was walking out of a supermarket with a lottery ticket in hand and a scratch off.
Figured, everybody else is doing that, I might as well take a shot.
Joe doesn't normally play, but he couldn't resist the size of that cash prize.
I probably donate a lot to charity, take care of my family, and relax the rest of my life.
Hopefully that relaxing includes some traveling. That's what 18-year-old Tess Romine would do.
Pay for college and then just travel, I think. Just do stuff, explore, see around, I think. I want to go somewhere people don't normally go. One of the girls on Instagram, I saw her in Antarctica, so why not,
She doesn't think she'd win if she does play, but you can't win if you don't play.
Rip off the Band-Aid. Yeah. It's my time to go.
All right, now if you're looking to play, you have until Friday to get your tickets. And like Jim and Liz mentioned, we are doing that drawing live at 11 o'clock on Friday right here on CBS 12 News.
The Indian River Lagoon is one of the most biodiverse estuaries on Earth. That is also why it's popular with tourists.
Yeah, but to keep it brimming with life, a grassroots effort now hopes to raise money to buy special monitors that will maintain the lagoon's water quality.
CBS 12 Treasure Coast reporter Dylan Huberman joins us live tonight with their efforts. Dylan?
Jim and Liz, a Treasure Coast environmental group, the Ocean Research and Conservation Association, says monitoring the lagoon's water is very important. So when the machine that they used to monitor it broke, they knew they'd need to find a way to fix it. Biologists say these water monitoring systems can be temperamental.
They will separate things based on their density. You can think about it, it just is spinning things around really quickly. And so the heavier things are going to go to the bottom of the tube and the lighter things will end up towards the top of the tube.
When they're working properly, they can help monitor nutrient levels in the water.
Without it, we can't do some of the tests that we need in order to do the research that we conduct. So nutrient analysis, fish toxin extractions, microplastics, DNA analysis.
That DNA analysis function on their current centrifuge is broken, and Dr. Sneed says that will limit the group's ability to study two important factors that can impact this delicate ecosystem.
Sediment quality, water quality are all essential for the growth of the seagrass, for basically for the food source for things like manatees.
The nonprofit is now hoping someone in the community will help pay for the big ticket repair so they can continue their important research.
To better understand those problems that are plaguing the lagoon, those harmful algal blooms, those fish kills, we need to understand what are the nutrient levels, what are the toxicity levels.
If you'd like to help, we have a link on our website, cbs12.com.